The Enclave was once the heart of magical development and trade for practitioners of magic all across the Maida Basin. Not all weavers claimed it as their home, but those that did built a legacy of progress, constructs, and innovation. The likes of which have not been seen since the Surge, almost half a century ago, when a cascade of arcane disasters racked the Maida, and without warning, the Enclave sealed itself away behind a magical wall known as the Veil. Rich and powerful leaders were wounded and killed. Decades of war broke out. Every nation suffered an economic collapse. The world is calmer now, but magic has been shunned, taking the blame for decades of unrest. Weavers remain pariahs to this day. Most places tolerate us if we don't stay too long. While some weavers remember what it was like before the Surge, I've never known a time when weavers had a home. I chose this life years ago, but I'd be lying if I said it has lived up to all I hoped it would be. Stop! Still, my luck might be changing. A few weeks ago, I began traveling with a new weaver band. Now, they've brought me here, where it all began. Oh.
Thanks.
Brynn! Over here. What do you think?
When you told me that joining your band...
No one's been this... Weavers have known about this safe zone in the... You have no...
I definitely...
My hope is that we're going... I'll stay to oversee the camp.
Really?
Of course. It's important for the other... The map I bartered for in
That's my first...
Yes. It should help. And if you make any
For sure. I'd love...
I'll act as the watcher. Just steer any quest...
No questions from me?
Glad to hear it. No visuals on the scribe. Can you hear me?
I can. Some interference, though.
Must be the tangles. Still, strong enough to pull you out like you practiced. Dom?
I'm on it.
Even more impressive up close.
Just this. Shall magnify the enchantment and...
Tangles. Beautiful.
And deadly. Give them a wide berth. The closer you get to the veil, the thicker they'll become.
Its shadow is believed to be impenetrable.
Until now.
That wall is completely frozen.
We should expect enchantments to act strangely this close to the veil.
See those glowing bulbs? Infernal alliums. They combust when broken.
So, if I toss one at the wall, its fire will melt the ice.
Brilliant! Best to use kinetic magic to keep clear of the blast.
Perfect. Knowing the watchtower's relative position establishes the distance to the Strand Road. You can come back to... What is that?
Coral. There were rumors of a living mineral that grew deep beneath the Enclave's surface. It seems they were true.
There's more of it in that cave. I could take a closer look.
Too risky to deviate from the plan. First outing was just to reach the watchtower.
This is going well. I say we check it out before finishing the expedition. Beautiful. I've never seen anything like it.
Dan's right about it being a living mineral. I can feel it humming with magic.
Wait, I'm losing...
Aurea?
Brynn, connections back.
Was that a drake?
Yeah.
Pulling you out.
Mira's breath. I knew this was a bad idea.
We can't extract you.
Dom, fix it. And Lane have tonics on standby for her return. Head out of the cave so we can get our bearings.
It's an Ash Peak drake.
Quick, your frost magic can cool a path. Vitality tonics on your belt. Take a swig if you need it. Good. Dawn's still working on the scry, but you need to keep moving. Lane, got anything from the map?
There should be a minor patrol path ahead that loops back to the watchtower. Oh, it runs close to the Vale, though.
It's our only option.
I'm on it.
Oria, that Drake's acting like...
Let's just focus on getting her back safe.
I'll go back to unpacking the armory.
Nice. Keep moving. Damn it, Casmin was right. That Drake is rotting. Erratic flight. Aggressive. It won't stop.
Skies, what do we do?
We get you back to the caravan fast. Clear line of fire. Good time to use your bow.
Following this brook should lead to the path guards used to reach the watchtower prior to the surge. That Drake is never far behind. Just keep going. That's the path.
You're doing great, Brynn. Final stretch.
That can't be an ark.
No one has seen one in almost 50 years, let alone outside the Vale.
The Archons never left the Enclave. Still, you need to get... You've got to hold it off. We'll work on an escape plan. What have you got?
I'm trying, but she's too close to the Vale. The tangles...
Too thick, I know.
strangest.
What the? Hang on, Brynn.
Everything okay back there?
Change of plans, everyone! Pack up!
You're...
What? We're coming to you, Brynn. Follow that arc. We need to go. Now. Up ahead! Please! Ah! I'm fine. Keep moving! Guys, the arc!
Has anyone else noticed? We're practically sitting on a loom.
That can wait, Aurea. You should be...
That's what I need. While my wing recovers.
You sure?
Brynn did.
Yes.
As long as we don't.
Hey, take a moment to... This place holds mysteries.
Revelation.
Exactly. When we first set up, the Enclave was once since the Veil went up. All because we owe it to ourselves. Maybe then. But first, Brynn, that's you. Adjourned.
You've been busy.
It's a work in progress. Taking stock and all. Speaking of, are you doing okay?
I'm great.
A point. Just be careful. Oh, right now.
Bloom Gates must need a massive source.
Dom.
Brynn, you are go.
Yeah.
Good, good. What
Not worried?
details? So, our acting point. Is your heart racing at the prospect of...
I just want the real... I don't know. Climate.
Would you mind flipping the order of those, love?
For you.
Oh, thoughtful.
Thanks, Dom.
Of course.
Loom Gates.
Loom.
I wonder how this arc managed...
By the looks of it.
Well, the Enclave built many arcs and other magical constructs. I've never heard of
You think we might find...
or possibly repair...
We know as much as we can from... Lane, you seem...
Oh, Brynn. I notice you've been checking in with the...
You did?
Oh, it's my vocation. In fact, if you'd like,
Sev is relatively new to...
No, she's never had an apprentice before. No one's seen...
That's a little...
Not really. Typically, I wish you would open up, though.
Before joining, I knew Auria's band was
To keep a points expedition, and there's never been a pairing more harmonious.
They are sweet to...
Did you know Sola is descendant? Shame her family lost their fortune.
Are both Dom and Sola from...
No. In fact, I often wonder if Darm's fat...
I've travelled with the Weaver band.
The obvious answer is Auria. Her mother is one of the most famous in...
Wow.
If it is...
You said Auria is the obvious...
Yes. While Auria runs the field, she used to be a quartermaster on the docks. The speed she can pack a caravan...
Given that I'm the newest
It speaks volumes. I would have thought
Casmin.
Up until about 6 months before you... It was going well. Then, out of no... I don't know if it was Auria's decision.
Casmin has...
Knowing Casmin, if she has a...
Lane. Offering insight.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's not much to know, really. I suppose. I've enjoyed the experience of growing up in a family. At a young age, scholastic endeavours became my escape. Nothing but a classical presentation of third child.
Right.
Truthfully,
You sure?
yesterday, entering the Enclave, it strikes me as an opportunity. Anyway.
Hey, Casmin.
Save it, okay? I know.
Hold on.
If I had been more prepared, we wouldn't be missing. If I had fixed her wing.
Whatever it is.
You're no Auria. I'm sorry. But she has more experience, and who knows what's out there.
Hey. You're right. But Auria is going to guide me.
That is...
It's a great first goal.
I can try to...
That's all I... So this is a loom...
The Enclave constructed these for transit.
This...
Deactivated, perhaps?
You...
Oh, the possibility. Metaphorically, of course. The...
You're cute together.
Who could have it any other...
After being together for 7 years.
Come, my love.
I am itching to get out there, but Auria wants to talk to him first. So after all the
Legends. Still, it is surreal to see it for myself now.
I was made for this, Aurea.
Watch that ego. That said, getting...
I know.
Anyway. Thankfully, it's...
I'll update it.
Exactly. Just below us. A second...
You can see it.
If either... I'll be with...
I'll head out.
Your tent. Might not...
It's...
Don't know about perfect.
Seriously.
Huh.
I've got you clear as a sands of summer, Brynn.
No interference from the Enclave?
None. The connection is much stronger than outside the Veil.
That's reassuring.
More arcs.
And they're clearly happy we're here.
Arcs were supposed to be used for manual labor. Hostility is strange.
Fresh water, in walking distance of the campsite.
I'll set up a purifier for it and collect later.
The point. What a beautiful view. That's... I've got you.
Hydra's Brook, aptly named for the spirit of water that flows.
Creatures could be hunted for food. Any of these plants look edible?
Dan will put anything in his mouth if he's curious enough. Whatever he doesn't vomit, we'll eat.
Just try not to poison him.
This must be the second loom gate.
What's covering the base?
I'll check it out. A lot of debris on the platform. I could clear it with kinetic magic.
What about the loom gate itself? Is it functional?
No sign of life, but see that cloud of raw magic? It's leaking from the broken pipe near the edge of the platform.
So we have two powerless loom gates and a tangle leaking out of an enclave construction. I wonder if Lane still has that treatise we picked up in Taza.
And he's gone. I was right. It is an ark. A great one.
It isn't moving. I'll get a closer look.
An ark Mark of the stricken earth, I would guess. Any chance you could bring a piece of it back to camp?
Doubt my sword is strong enough.
Then there's not much we can do with this for now. Dom seems to have an idea about the loom gate, at least. 2 Enclave constructs. Neither of them functional. Good news. Lane found a shortcut back to our camp for you, and we've got the wisp working.
The wisp?
Watcher's wisp. Channel a little magic into your earpiece. I'll redirect it to guide you from the scry to the shortcut.
I see the path.
Good. That should take you to the shortcut.
That should be it. According to my map, it's a man-made tunnel that grants easy access to the way station.
Brynn's back. Let's fill.
We believe we found a way to activate the loom gate in our camp and in Glintwood Hollow.
With the loom gates active, we could
The potential for...
Agreed. So,
What made the Enclave remark has longed the pipe you found in Glintwood Hollow.
and the tangle that formed...
Precisely. Our theory is...
Thankfully, 7. We don't know a lot about arcs, but in notes dated before the surge,
Apparently, the Arks have a thin carapace between their skin and their armor. A magically resistant material like that.
So I need to cleave this carapace off the arc.
Come see me and we can make some improvements to Sola's.
I could hone your swords.
We'll talk.
one more thing. You'll need to remove the debris on the loom gate's platform so that we've got...
Easy enough?
Everyone's got a part to play.
Hey,
Sure. What for?
I've been a little cold since you've arrived. I was just under a lot.
You mean when we ran for our...
Yeah, that. And
Lax experience?
at the time, that's what it's. You made finding food and water a top priority. I underestimated you when I shouldn't.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
Thanks.
I'd love that.
So, I know... What does that...
Unfortunately.
Is there a way I...
Right now, we reserve the material. But if there's anything you could...
Sounds simple.
Glad to hear it.